Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hart. Going to be breaking down a few NBA player props I like for tonight's NBA games. We are on a great streak right now, 8-1 in the past three videos. We went another clean sweep last night, 2-0, hitting the Tatum over points and hitting the Jalen Williams over fantasy score. So great streak. Looking to continue that into tonight. So if you're new to the video, hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure to check out my NBA DFS slate breakdown on DraftKings if you play that, which I put out last night. So find that in the link description or on my channel. And yeah, let's get into these picks. As I said, we are 8-1 in the last three videos, so we're on a great streak here. Looking to continue that. Hopefully, we get another clean sweep. 2-0 last night once again. But the first pick I have for you guys today is going to be the over here of Kawhi Leonard points of 24.5. Now, the reason why I like this is it's a fantastic matchup versus the Golden State Warriors. There is no Wiggins, there is no Steph, so this game should be close. Wiggins being out he's obviously the best defender, so Kawhi should be able to have his way. As we see here on DK Sportsbook, where'd he go? Minus 140 to hit the over here of 24.5. Now I want to show you guys the game line as well. As you can see, only a 3.5 point spread. Clippers are favored, 231.5 game total, so it should be a pretty decently high scoring game. Second highest on the slate overall. So I just love the matchup here for Kawhi. He's heavily favored right now on the over on DK Sportsbook. As we look at the last matchup versus Golden State, I'm not one of those, oh, he's hit it the past 15 times versus this team, because every game is different. It's really hard to compare a game or the last 5 games versus the game now, because obviously there's different things. The guys are out, people are out, different teams. But as we saw last game versus Golden State, he played 34 minutes, which is something we know Kawhi's going to get. He's going to get close to 40 minutes a game. He's going to shoot the ball at least 15 times a game. He can get to the free throw line as well. He's been shooting it great from three, as you can see. But it's this usage there, minutes are there, the shot attempts are there, and he's just been super, super productive. As you can see, he's averaging 23 on the season. Obviously, he's missed a good amount of the season to start, but as we saw last game versus Golden State Warriors, he put up 33, and he's been on a nice little streak here, 33, but then the 16 versus Phoenix, tough matchup, and then 44, 33, and 23. So I really like Kawhi here to, really step it up against the Golden State Warriors. 11 is over right now. Points. Another one I do like as well is going to be I don't mind his assists. As you can see, he's pretty much hitting or pushing it every game right now. So I think that's a solid one as well. Let's look at the odds on that real fast. Yeah, minus 140 to hit over 3.5. I know DK Sportsbook has him at 4, so that's a little bit tough there. You are losing a half point of juice there, so it's not the worst. It's not the best. Another one I do like from Kawhi is I think the rebounds is solid as well. It's another one where he's just floating around the mark, usually doing pretty decent on it. As you can see here, what was his odds again? 6, 5, 6, 4, with a 9, 7, 4, 4, 5, 11. So that one's a little bit riskier. I'd rather go with the assist if you're going to do that route. But I still think 6 rebounds is fine. But the kind of a second favorite from points for me is going to be the PRA for Kawhi Leonard. He said the past 3 out of 5. As we can see, Kawhi is very, very solid at stuffing the stat sheet. As you can see, 23, 5 and 5, 6 and 2, 4 and 4, 9 and 4, 7 and 4, 4 and 4, 6 and 4, 5 and 3, 11 and 5. So that with his points, he's been very, very close to that number, if not hitting it by a good amount. So I with this matchup, if you think he's going to get 25 points, I think that's a solid bet. And if he's going to get that, he's most likely going to get those peripheral stats, which allows him to get the 34.5 PRA as well. So I like the points, I like the PRA, and I like the over fantasy score for a guy like Kawhi, who is good at getting steals. As we can see, averaging over almost 1.5 steals per game. So I think all 3 of those bets are pretty solid. And then the little bit riskier tier would be the assists and rebounds for Kawhi. So I really like Kawhi for today. I think all these bets are very, very solid. Obviously, my favorite being points. The next favorite, points and rebounds, and then fantasy score. And then in the riskier tier, I would say assists and rebounds are pretty decent. The second pick I have for today is going to be the over here of points and assists for Jordan Poole. Now, it's a little bit of a tougher matchup, but I don't think that really matters for a guy like Jordan Poole. It's over 28.5 points and assists. If we pull him up on DK Sportsbook, right now he's actually favored to hit the over assists at 4.5. So you could just straight up hit the over 4.5 assists if you want to go that route. But as you can see minus 122 hit the over 23.5 points as well. So he's slightly favored to hit that over as well. So I like taking this. We know with the Golden State Warriors, Wiggins is still out, Steph is still out, so they're going to need Jordan Poole to step up here in this matchup versus the Clippers. They're also playing at home, which I know Clay does better at home. I think he does like 5 points better at home. Jordan Poole does better at home. So all these players play way better at home. Jordan Poole is also be one of those guys who we know is a volume shooter. He's going to get his shot attempts if the game's close. You know, he's going to be playing close to 35 to 37 minutes. He's going to be shooting 20 plus times. He can get to the free throw line. He's a good 3-point shooter. So yeah, everything's there. It just comes down to, can he hit a shot? If he does, you know, he easily smashes over. So like last game, 29 points, 6 assists. Then a few games of him shooting terrible or there being a blowout, him not getting full run. Then we go to the next game where he plays over 30 minutes, which was versus the Clippers. As you can see, 33 minutes, 10 to 20. He went for 28 points, 6 assists. So he, in that matchup, which was only like 2 weeks ago, he did very well. It's one of those things. If it's a close game, you know, he's going to, if he shoots well, he's going to hit the over on at least points. He's going to hit the over on assists as well. So I like Jordan Poole over points and assists at 28.5. As I said, I don't mind the, you know, going just a solo route of points or going the solo route of assists. That's fair. That's not bad. The PRA, I kind of just stick to the points and assists or just the solo assists, solo points. Some other ones I do have interest in. The first one would be Luka Doncic over 30.5 points here. As we can see, we'll pull them up real fast for you guys. Player points. Whereas Luka, minus 135 to hit over 31.5 on DK Sportsbook. As we can see right now, it's only 30.5 on PrizePicks. So you're gaining 1 point juice there on PrizePicks. They're not up to date with DK Sportsbook right now on that Luka over. So I think that's a very, very solid bet. So you could definitely replace that with the Jordan Poole one if you want. So that looks decent. I don't mind his assist. It's been a little hit or miss playing alongside Kyrie with the assists right now. If we pull him up here real fast. So it's like the number looks great. I mean, 7 assists was that'd be like Embiid averaging like 5 rebounds per game. Like it's just a number that's way too low. But as we see here, last 3 games here playing alongside Kyrie, only 10 assists that first game, then 5 and 6. So he's been struggling to get to that mark playing alongside Kyrie. So I don't mind it. I know it's, you know, pretty juicy on DK Sportsbook. If we pull him up here real fast, he's minus 140 hit over 6.5. Obviously, DK Sportsbook bumped him up by a half point. So I don't love it, but he's definitely there. Another guy on the same team, obviously, is Kyrie Irving there at over 5.5 assists, minus 130. He's a guy who's been easily hitting that recently, as you can see, 9, 5, 6, and 6. So that one's pretty decent. You can also go with the over, you know, assists and rebounds for a guy like Kyrie as well, which I think it's set at 10. So that one's not bad. But obviously my 2 favorites right now are going to be the over Jordan Poole, 28.5 points and assists, and then the over Kawhi Leonard, 24 points. So those are the 2 official picks for today. The other ones I do have a good amount of interest in. The other Kawhi ones, the Luke one, the Kyrie Irving assists, some Jordan Poole ones as well. So those are going to be the 2 picks for today. Hopefully we go another 2-0 clean sweep here. So if you guys like the video, hit that like button. Check out my my NBA DFS slate breakdown video as well. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.